Tim Moore here with TLC Pressure Washer. We're out in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and this is one of the few times we don't post-treat. And why did we not post-treat? Because we were prepping this for a sealer. This is a brushed concrete, so it's going to be a penetrating sealer. So I do not want any bleach. I do not want any salt crystals. I do not want any soap. I don't want anything to get in the way of the adhesion of the penetrating sealer on the concrete. So we do not post-treat. The only way I would post-treat if this was really bad and we were going to have some kind of a major rain come in between doing this and sealing, so that all that residue rinses off, so it's a clean slate. So we just cleaned it all. It was pretty dirty. They got a weird pour. It's not the best pour, but it's so far it's not doesn't have any cracks or anything, so it is a perfect candidate for a sealer that is going to go into the concrete, bond, create kind of a waterproof barrier, so that way next winter when we have rain and then it freezes at night, instead of soaking in, expanding as it freezes and causing a crack, it'll slide off and it'll go that way and has less ability to soak into the concrete and cause the cracks in the first place. Usually not good if you've already got a lot of cracks or you've got pitting or anything like that. It will help, but it's like putting a band-aid on a gushing wound at that point. If it's already beginning to flake off, that's not going to help a lot. It's going to help a little bit, but it's not really going to fix the issue. But anyway, that's where we're at. Tim Moore, TLC Pressure Washing, getting this prepped. A couple of days, we'll come back out. We're going to spray down a penetrating sealer that will go into the concrete. It will not change the coefficient of friction or the slickness of it. You won't be able to see it. The only difference is most of the time concrete, when it's wet, gets really dark. Like this right here gets dark. Instead, it will get a bright white like that, similar to this dry concrete when it's wet. So when it's wet, when it rains, it's not going to look like that where it's soaking in. It's going to look like that where that sealer is caused it to rise up and not adhere. It'll go down into the expansion joints and zip off, or go down and boop, gone. Anyway, that's what we were doing today, prepping this for sealing. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Tim Moore, TLC Pressure Washing.